Alright, we're back here on Monday, and I kind of want to start with the weekly chart here on Bitcoin. I like doing that on Monday just to review where the last weekly candle closed and what we're looking at at the long term. And so, obviously, this trend obviously collapsed and had a big drop down here to this weekly hold level here, which we could see a bit of a bounce off, but I do expect it to come down to this support zone some point or another. With that said, I still want to only be looking for shorts today, and this zone looks like a good setup, bit of a break and retest. On to my other watches for today. Luna was a trade I took on Friday, and if we go in on the hourly, we had this break and tiny retest of this zone here, but that's good enough for me, so I jumped in and just rode it all the way down to this next zone. I did have the intention of removing my take profit here if the price got close enough, and then I'd trail my stop the rest of the way, but I missed my opportunity. It dropped so fast and I was having some lunch, so that's unfortunate, but I'm not gonna be mad at taking profit on a successful trade there. So another interesting note on Luna is it's forming a bit of an uptrend here in the short term. It'd be interesting to see how that can hold in relation to Bitcoin's price action, which is definitely not an uptrend. So just thought it was interesting, and Adam kind of had the same price structure going on here. And I did also set up a trade here for Adam, one that I did not pull a trigger on, but I still like putting up the trades to see how they would have done even if I don't take them. So, moving on to KSM. I think this is another trade I didn't take but was watching. I only took the weekly hold here as a exit, and it did bounce off that a little bit, but ultimately fell through, so could have trailed my stop on that one as well. So I'm kind of watching to see if it can return to this zone here today for a potential short. So we got XTZ here. I thought this one was interesting because it's got this trend that I drew here. It's also got a 1 hour hold. I bet there's some sort of support zone we could draw here too. So it'd be interesting to see if both those supports could hold the move up and maybe see it bounce. So I'll probably keep this one marked for the coming week just to see, maybe even next week, to see how these weekly candles close and see if it starts to bounce back up. But SUSHI, I think I was just watching to see if it'll reject this zone here, which it seems to be, but we still have 3 hours left on the candle, so we'll sit and wait. Could also just watch on the hourly to see, to get in a trade sooner, which I've been using the hourly during this this drop. So, and yeah, Litecoin obviously the same kind of thing. So yeah, that's all today. More of the same, more shorts and more falling. So we'll leave it there.